Live from London and streaming around the world, everything you'll see tonight is completely improvised. This is Mischief Movie Night In. Please welcome your host, Oscar!
Yes! Oh, wow! Listen to this group! Wow! Hello! Oh, my goodness! Welcome to Mischief Movie Night In. It's Sunday. It's a special Sunday because it's Sequel Sunday, and we are so excited to share this with you, and it's so great to be back. Everything you see today will be completely improvised. The script written at the same time it is spoken, the music composed at the same moment it is played. Everything is totally 100% improvised. So without any further ado, please show some love for our amazing house band. It's Ed and Richard. There they are. Oh, a dream team. And please continue the love for Jasmine and all our technical team, camera, editors, putting the whole thing together. And our incredible improvised mischief cast for today. Who are joined by a live studio audience. There they are. So exciting to be here. It's a real celebration, and it is incredibly warm in here, and I'm wearing a woolen suit, so do think of me if I'm perspiring as this show goes on. And welcome, my name is Oscar, and this is Mischief Movie Night In. Here in my home cinema, I have every single film that has ever been made. In fact, I have every film you could ever possibly imagine, and tonight, we are going to watch not one, but two films from my infinite collection of movies. One film this afternoon, and the sequel later on today. It's incredibly exciting. There are people watching all around the world who are going to suggest what this film is. So let's start with our amazing, mighty Zoom audience. Here they are. And we're going to go straight to Beth and Esther. Beth and Esther, hello. How are you guys?
Oh, hello.
Hello. And you're in a Mischief t-shirt, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got a goes wrong shirt on.
Very good. Very good with a cool hand. Amazing. Right, and what genre of film would you like to see?
We would like action/adventure.
Action/adventure, yeah. Adventure movie. Fantastic. Brilliant. Thank you so much both. Speak to you very soon. Brilliant. And now we're going to go to Clara Chan in Singapore. Hey, Clara.
Hi.
So you're going to watch both today. Is that right?
Oh, yes.
And
Yes.
What time is it now in Singapore?
It's currently just hit midnight.
So you're going to be like watching. I think that deserves a huge round of applause. I mean, I love this show a lot, but I wouldn't do that. I mean, thank you so much, Clara. What genre of film would you like to see?
Well, keeping in mind that it's going to be a sequel, I was thinking of like a monster epic, like Godzilla or King Kong.
Wow, yeah, monster epic. That's very cool. I don't think we've ever done a monster epic. Brilliant. Thank you so much. And now we're going to go to Jacob, M, Maisie, Chloe, and Steph, who are all here. There they are. And as well, it is Jacob's 16th birthday. Happy birthday, Jacob. What about happy birthday? And what genre of film would you like to see? Jacob, why don't you choose, being as you're the birthday boy?
I was going to ask, I don't have a genre, but I do have a location.
Okay, I mean, obviously that's not how it works.
No, but
being as it's your birthday, go on, give me the location. Let's change the whole show for you, Jacob.
The streets of Croydon.
The streets of Croydon. All right. Many happy returns, mate. Thank you so much, Jacob. Brilliant. And now, finally, we're going to go to the Griffiths family. The Griffiths family for one more genre, please. Hello. What genre of film? What genre of film? Hello. What genre of film would you like to see?
A robot buddy movie.
Sorry, say that again?
A robot buddy movie.
Robot buddy movie. Brilliant. Wow, I didn't even know that genre existed. So Robot buddy. Brilliant. Okay, we've got 3 fantastic genres and we've already got our location. What I want to do now is throw this open to the democratic process. So if you want to see an adventure movie, then you're going to vote for option A. If you want to see a monster epic, then I want you to vote for option B. And if you want to see a robot buddy movie, I want you to vote for option C. So that's A, adventure movie, B, monster epic, C, robot buddy movie. Let the voting commence now. Oh, there it is. No one has voted yet. Oh, everyone voted for what? Oh, it's pretty clear what's winning. Oh, is it going to change? I don't think it's going to change. There it is. Wow, with a whopping 56% of the vote. It's a monster epic. That's very, very exciting. And as we already know, this movie takes place in Croydon, in particularly the streets of. Fantastic. This probably will go inside as well, but yeah, it's set in Croydon. And what I need now is a brilliant No, I've done that. You've not, Jacob. You've knocked me off rhythm. I've got into a routine of doing this. What I need now is a brilliant title for this movie, and we're going to ask our amazing live studio audience. So, what is the title of this film? Yes, Scarlett, who's usually on Zoom but is here in the flesh. What do you want?
The Creature of Croydon.
The Creature of Croydon. It's pretty good. It's got alliteration. Any other ones? Oh, we've got one over here. We've got someone over here who's wearing a Mischief Movie Night mask. That's very cool.
Croyodonosaurus.
Croyodonosaurus. Oh. I think even Scarlett accepts genius when she hears it. It's Croyodonosaurus. I cannot wait to see Croyodonosaurus. It's in my DVD player, all ready to watch. It is brilliant, and the sequel is also incredible. But of course, it's not just the people in this room and the people on our Zoom audience suggesting ideas about what this film is going to be about. There are people all around the world, thousands, streaming right now, taking to social media and suggesting ideas for awards this film might have won or characters who might feature in Croyodonosaurus. So without any further ado, let's go over to the amazing Sue and Nancy in Social Media Edge, or whatever it's entitled today. Hello.
Hello, and welcome to
Welcome to
Social
this
Media Edge. Oh, this is lots of fun. We're going to find out some more things for the show. So we're going to go to Twitter first, please. Eventually, look, we'll go
Any
there.
minute now.
We'll
Oh,
there we go. Hey.
Very slick.
Really good.
For the longest, helpless, uncomfortable pose.
Well, yeah, uncomfortable pose. That's happening right now. Song about a very tragic thing.
Oh, hang on. Award for best 90s noughties boy band song.
Yes. Yes.
Nice.
Love that.
And now we'll go to Facebook, I think. Maybe.
Okay. Quietest town crier. Well, that will happen.
My
You just
head's in
won't
the
hear
way.
it. It'll be fine.
Least
Great.
inspirational training montage.
Love that. Best game of human Tetris.
Well, that's
Difficult.
interesting. Dangerous.
The award for most fictional product placement in a scene.
Yeah.
I think that's great. That is fantastic.
Great. And
We'll see
now Instagram.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Rap battle of compliments. That happens in the dressing room all the time. So, like, yeah, we would have practiced that too much to do it on stage, I guess. Time to do a cha-cha slide. Again, many things that we do just
Off
in
stage.
private. Yeah. The award for
Oh,
best romantic
yeah.
pottery scene. That feels
right.
That feels right. That feels right. Okay, great. Thank you very much. Back to
Thank
you,
you.
Oscar.
Wow, that was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. We've got some amazing suggestions this afternoon. Yeah, so Croyodonosaurus is one of the best monster epic movies you will ever see. And it begins, as birthday boy Jacob said, on the streets of Croydon, outside a scientific research centre that I bet nobody knew was there. But it is. And there are 2 scientists who are on their break, drinking black coffee, smoking cigarettes. They're overworked, stressed, but my God, do they enjoy their jobs. And their relationship with each other is fascinating. Everyone in the room, everyone all around the world, please make some noise for the one, the only Croyodonosaurus. Play.
you have a light?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you. It's good to take a break sometimes. Get away from it all, you know?
Yeah, you're right, Jess.
Get some fresh air into your lungs.
Yep, proper fresh airs. It's much fresher than the air in Croydon, you know what I mean?
Breathe it in, James. That Croydon air. Beautiful. You know, ever since I moved here, I've been much happier. Croydon has welcomed me with open arms.
That's right. You've been a proper addition to the team, Jez. You know that.
It's awfully kind of you, James. You've been more than welcoming here.
Absolutely. We needed an extra pair of hands.
Pause, yeah. I love that their names are incredibly similar, but not quite the same. You've got Jez and James, and that never gets confused throughout the movie. Play.
That's right, Jez. I mean, James. Sorry.
That's all right, James. Sorry, Jez.
Yes.
We've needed an extra pair of hands at the lab ever since we had that recent accident. And we're glad that you came. It's been really hard without Tez.
I know, Tez's boots are very big to fill.
Yeah, he was a big man.
And before Tez, obviously Bez.
Exactly. Now, don't get started on Bez.
And Kez before Bez.
Guys, I've come for the job back.
Bez? What are you doing here?
I've come for the job, innit?
Is that Bez from the Happy Mondays? Yeah, I can't wait to see Bez's interaction with the 90s song later. Just running around, living life large. Yeah, I can't believe that Bez from the Happy Mondays is in this movie. But from what I remember, he's probably not in the movie too much. Because I can't quite see how he'd fit in there. But he is in there. Play.
No! All right, then.
Sorry, Bez. You can see why it didn't last long.
I am confused as to why you hired him.
He was very convincing. You know,
Pause. In fact, in the director's cut, there was a quick clip of Bez from the Happy Mondays in the lab leading a scientific experiment. Just have a look at this. Play.
The hand drop took or a crocodile. Mix it in. Mix it in. Not like that.
Yeah, we go back to the main movie. Amazing. Play.
Sounds like you lost a lot of good men that day.
We did. Most of the staff, but, you move on. Listen, Jez, I've been thinking about the experiment we're doing, yeah? Trying to make people live longer. It's had some strange effects, It's been making things a bit bigger. Not, last longer.
Excuse me. What? Can I just clarify what you mean, James?
We've taken those ladybirds and we've been putting them in, in the experiment. They've been getting a little bit bigger.
Seems logical.
Yeah.
Now we're massive! All we wanted was a longer life, but you experimented on us. Now, I'm 6'7".
Surely that's not like the big monster creature just coming in during the smoking break very early in the movie. Play?
Listen, Kez, shove off, would you?
I'll be in the cafe.
Listen, James. I'm glad you're outside because I wanted to ask you something.
Yes, of course.
It's obvious.
You had a light
all along. You see, you've been working here for years trying to put Croydon on the science map.
Exactly.
And it seems that all your experiments either end in death or burning or large ladybirds, but I think I have something. Something that is the reason I've been moved around so much, because nobody wants to back me. But look at this. An undiscovered island just off the Thames.
An unknown island just off the Thames. James, this is amazing.
It's insane that people have missed it all this time. There is said to be on this island a beast of unbelievable size. Bigger than King Kong, scarier than Godzilla. And it's been my lifelong mission to go to that island and find that very beast and bring it back here to Croydon.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt what is so clearly a passionate moment for you, but I nicked you boys some Greggs again. I saw you were on your break from across the road.
Oh, thank you, Monica.
We'll take them quickly because they're looking at me, okay?
Sorry.
All right.
Cheers.
Always cheesing your sausage rolls.
Yeah, that's right.
That's what you do here in Croydon, is it?
Exactly. Sausage roll from Greg's. Cheers.
Are we still on for later?
Yes, of course. If you still want to, obviously.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's sort of the reason I bought you a sausage roll. So
Pause! Yeah, the awkwardness between these two characters is really, really endearing. And very soon we follow them and we learn a little bit about them too. Play.
But you know, sorry.
It's.
Yeah. You know.
No,
Shall I just go? I can.
No,
go.
you. I was
yeah,
going
right.
to go back to work.
Sorry.
I've walked right into a real scenario. Let's yeah, we can
You didn't tell me you were going on a date with Monica.
Well, I'm rather embarrassed. You know, I like to keep my professional life and my personal life separate.
No, of course.
Yet I have asked a colleague on a date.
Yes. You really crack me up, James. I hope you have a good date with Monica.
I'm Jez.
Pause! See, I said I could see that happening. I could see that happening, yeah. But soon we're going to follow them on the day. But we've already got two really interesting things set up. We've got two ways, in theory, where we could end up having our monster. Because obviously, we found out there is an undiscovered island just off the Thames that definitely has a massive creature on it. So that's kind of obvious Route 1 territory. But then we've also heard that they've been doing experiments to prolong life that makes things go bigger. That was the more subtle way in, I think. That was kind of, the oven was being preheated, but then obviously we went down a different route. or maybe we go down both routes. Play.
James, I just want to thank you for having my back.
Of course, Jez.
Going to this island and discovering this beast, you never know what untold truths are out there. We might even find the solution to increasing people's lives.
Of course, Jez. You're right. Listen, you enjoy your date tonight, and I'll think about an expedition to this island of yours.
That's right. We need to build a team, and we need our best men and women on it.
Exactly. Jez, this is going to be great. Same like your date. Right. See you in a bit, mate.
See you later.
Welcome to Croydon Cinema. What do you want to say?
Oh yeah, we wanted to see the. Sorry, what did you?
Sorry,
Sorry, I shouldn't have invited them.
Pause. Yeah, I forgot it was a double date with the massive ladybird and the awkward posh man who has accompanied him. If you'd like that, wait till you see them in the romantic pottery scene later. Play.
Right, we've got three options. The English Patient, Forrest Gump, or The Big Thing.
Big Thing, please.
Big Thing.
Yeah.
Two for the big thing for us, please.
Well, are you paying together or separately or what?
Well, Dad, are you paying for us or?
Yes. Yes, thank you, darling. There you go. Do you serve aphids?
No, we don't. We've got popcorn, minstrels, Maltesers, or non-branded products.
Non-branded products. Excellent. Well,
Pause. No. I love the woman who works in the Croydon Cinema. She lists quite a lot of non-branded products, from what I remember. Play.
So talk me through what I've got here.
Yeah, so you've got your standard rice, which has been popped and it has some salt on it. You've got some non-branded packets of crisps. You've got some non-branded whirls of chocolate. You've got some non-branded bit of wheat with bit of chocolate over it. You've got some non-branded carbonated water. You've got some non-branded things that have been crushed up.
Excellent.
Grapes.
we might miss the movie at this rate. Hang on. I want to know what else I've got in here.
Yeah,
Okay.
she wasn't finished, Dad. You always do that.
It's okay, we've got some non-branded bread slices. We've got some non-branded tarts.
This box is like the TARDIS.
Do you have any non-branded drink products?
No, apart from the carbonated water that I already mentioned, and apart from the grapes that have been crushed to create alcoholic non-branded alcohol. So yeah.
Good.
So yeah, sorry, that was passive aggressive, but to be honest, it's quite stressful. I haven't had customers for a long time, and now I've got 4 all at once, wanting all sorts of things.
One is a giant ladybug.
Exactly.
We're behind the counter. I'm so sorry.
I know, it's so weird. Thank you. Thank you. Bit of respect. Thank you.
Can we please go and watch the movie?
No, you know what I'm not buying? The father's irritation that, like, stuff's being pushed on top of the scene when he encroached on the scene first. Arguably just for a cheap laugh. You can't come in just to be like, and then get annoyed with other people for messing about. That's hypocritical. But no, soon they go into the cinema. And we catch up with James, who's assembling a team. Although I imagine that's going to be difficult, because I think all the team are in the cinema. Play.
Enjoy the film.
Oh, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Now presenting. Sponsored by unbranded red slice and unbranded carbonated water. The big thing.
We've sat in the wrong order. Never mind. Don't mind if we sit in between you, do you?
Sorry, don't.
Monica. I'm sorry.
Can you be quiet, please? The film's on.
Pause, yeah. They watch an entire movie. Let's see how long we can endure this. We might have to fast forward through some of this. Play.
In his first major starring role as the big thing, presenting Bez.
Oh, I'm so big. Can you get over how big I am? I'm massive. I'm absolutely massive.
Sorry, no eye contact.
Hang on, sorry. I'm just going to very quickly show the flip side of this camera angle so you can see the film that they're watching. This is what they're watching. Let's have a look at that. Play.
Oh, I'm massive. I'm absolutely massive. I'm a big thing.
Pause! What is he doing? What's he doing with his hands? What is he doing? But yeah, soon this really cool thing happens where we're almost half the way in. I know more about this film than that film at the moment. But yeah, the scene fades down, and we go to one of my favourite bits. The undisclosed island. The undiscovered, no, it's already been disclosed, hasn't it? It's undiscovered, but it has been disclosed, just off the Thames. And we see not one big beast, but 2 beasts. Play.
So,
Yeah?
what do you think about the scientists clocking us?
The scientists, eh? Well, I've heard that the scientists might be coming here.
What? I've got to say that the green creature, I think it's a dinosaur, has really bad camera craft. Like, it's never in frame. It's always just disappearing off to the left. Play.
Wait, hang on. Good.
Oh,
Stay.
yep,
Stay. No,
yep.
reach higher.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, tilt down
Down,
like
like-
this. Yeah, that's good.
Ready for my close-up?
It's not very close. What? What? There's a boat! There's a boat up there! Oh, hey! Boat.
As I mentioned before the show, I've lost my glasses, so I don't know what that is, but I don't think it's clear. What is that? What is that? Is that a shark fin? Is that a bird? Or is that just a massive bearded head? Like, what? It's clarified. Play.
What? It's disappeared now.
I'm a boat.
Hey!
That must be the scientists coming to explore.
What? That's a massive scientist.
Whoa!
This boat's too small for us.
What? Here, listen up. Here's what I think. No, turn this way.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. I think once them scientists come on our island, we have ourselves a little snack.
Yes! Yeah, pause, yeah! That scene ends there. And now I'm not sure. I think they're not in the cinema anymore. They're now on a boat. So they've missed out the bit potentially where they decide to go to the island and get the team together. They've just all got together and they're on the boat on the way to the island. And I think on the boat scene there is a 90s noughties song all about what they're hoping to accomplish. Play.
Sorry, we've sat at the opposite side again on the boat. I'm sorry.
I do actually feel a bit out of my depth because, you know, I was just working at Greg's, so...
No, Monica, I need you on the team.
Non-branded product.
Thank you. I needed you on the team.
Okay, I love that, babe, but why?
Oh, go on, really speak your heart. Come on.
Well, okay, Dad, you are always telling me I should be more open and, you know... I think you're well fit.
Oh, wow. Well, I think you're well fit too.
And, you know, like, look at you.
I like the way your body moves. I like the way you look in a skin-tight vest. I like the way your hair is picked up in little spikes like Gareth Gates.
I like the way your eyes sparkle, sparkle in the sun off the boat. Wind in your hair makes you look like Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Zeta-Jones. Oh yeah. I quite like you, and I think you quite like me. As we cruise across the sea, I quite like you and you quite like me. I quite like you, and I think you quite like me. And as we cruise across the sea, I like you, and I think you like me. You're just a mysterious boy.
Bye, bye, bye.
Mysterious boy.
Bye, bye, bye.
A ladybird who's over 6 feet tall. I'll flap my wings for you. I'll crawl across the leaf. I'll do anything and be anything you want me to be, because I quite like you. And I think you quite like me. And cruising across the sea, I quite like like you. I quite like me. I quite like you. And you like me. And you like him. And he likes me. And they like them. And everyone likes everyone. And you like me.
Here we are. Land ahoy!
Wow.
Boss, sorry to interrupt. One, that song was amazing for the most part, except for the middle. But secondly, there are points. 2 people steering the boat, and I just wanted to point that out. Play.
Never heard anyone say land ahoy in real life before. I thought it was only something said in films.
Well, no, it's very science boat speak. Actually.
Oh, you're so smart.
Oh, well, yeah, thank you.
Jez.
Look up there.
Here, Jez?
Yes, that's me.
Oh, sorry, we were lost in each other's eyes for a second.
So were we.
I don't believe you. I feel like you're overcompensating that relationship.
I think our date's going as well as your date
I
is.
don't
If
know.
not better. Yes, absolutely, if not better.
It must. Look.
I think
their date's going very well, yeah, I agree.
All right, James may have...
Well, just stop talking, carry on.
James may have picked this team based around 3 couples that want to spend more time together.
Well,
and
that's nice.
I respect that. But we must not turn this into a competition. We've come here for one reason and one reason. That is to find the creature.
Right.
This isn't a competition. Not a close one, anyway.
Excuse me.
Let's put all this on ice. It's not nice to rub your daughter's face in your own successful love life. Look! A footprint.
That's a
a footprint.
It's a massive footprint.
Pause, yeah. I love the bit where the father forgets he is the father. Boasts about his love life to his daughter. Then is reminded that in the context of his relationship, that's quite weird. And then is quite amused to the point of tears. But yeah, this is a really interesting bit. Because, yeah, it sets up the fact that they're a team. They're all searching for these 2 beasts together. But we already see that all 3 of them could end up in competition. They could all end up going their separate ways. We're about halfway into the movie now. Play.
It's massive. I've never seen a footprint that big before. Are you
James.
sketching it?
Yes.
Why don't you want to take a photo?
Well, I prefer sketching. It's more romantic.
Sketching is infinitely more scientific.
Oh. Right.
Jez?
May not be as accurate.
I'll take a photo just, in case.
All right.
I'll take a plaster cast. Very quick setting.
Now listen. Once we find this, it is important that this creature is studied. We mustn't try and sell it or kidnap it or anything. That's why we're here.
But tell us, what do you know about this creature?
Well, it's bigger than Godzilla.
Bigger than Godzilla? How big exactly?
Well, I've got a drawing here of it that I found in the basement of the place I used to work in.
My God.
Here it is.
Look at it.
It's to scale.
To scale.
Just... How'd you have that in your pocket?
My God. Its teeth must be at least 3 feet long each. Its eyes blood red.
And 2 heads. 1
Shark head and 1...
dinosaur head.
It can both walk on land and swim in the sea.
It is the most scientifically interesting creature I've ever laid my eyes
I
upon.
can't believe no one in London's ever seen it before.
Jess, this creature might be the answer to what we're studying. It might help us figure out how we can make people live longer, not just things bigger.
Pause! There are too many big creatures in this movie. There's a massive ladybird, there's the shark dinosaur, that's the one that's really important, and there is oddly a massive pigeon that keeps flashing up in the middle of the screen. That is explained, but then dismissed. Play.
I remember when I accidentally pointed that laser out the window.
What?
Yeah.
A laser?
Yeah.
Bez used to work down at the lab.
Wait, you pointed it out the window in which direction?
At the sky.
What do you mean at the sky, Bez? For God's sake, pull it together for 1 minute and be useful!
Bez, what you trying to say?
You pointed it in the direction of this island, did you?
Yeah.
So the same thing that made old Muggins here big is the same thing that made this big.
Hang about.
It's all Bez.
Bez.
It's all down to Bez.
You've created the creature. I think that nah means yes.
A sort of Tyrannosaurus, but that originated from Croydon. In other words,
Croydon.
No.
How about?
We'll keep working on the name.
Yeah.
Yes, or we'll
We'll
figure
come back
something
to that
out.
later.
Maybe when Bez isn't here.
Thank you, Bez. You can go home now.
He turned into a pigeon.
Jez, listen. I think it's important we split up. I'm gonna head that way, see what I can find. You go your own direction, yeah?
All right, James. You be careful.
Will do. I'll see you in a bit.
I'll go this way. I'll go with you.
Oh, well.
Looks like it's me and you.
Oh. Yeah.
Monica, this may be dangerous.
Oh, bloody hell. You didn't mention that until right now.
I mean, there's a huge, gigantic Tyrannosaurus shark London
yeah, but
monster.
you said we had to study it. You didn't say it was dangerous.
I thought you'd find the danger sexy.
Well, like a lot, but that's sort of internally, and that's just for me at the moment. So
Right.
I didn't know that you just put me on a boat and put me in danger.
Of course not. I mean,
That's exactly what you've done.
but it's a dangerous situation, but it doesn't mean that the creature itself is dangerous.
There's a massive creature on the loose in the island that you brought me to. What's your problem, Jez?
Because not everything is bad. Just because something looks horrible and bad doesn't mean that it is.
Well, you can find out on your own. I'm staying here by the boat. You can just go and explore on your own, and I'll just be here when you get back. I've got enough sausage rolls to last me a couple of hours.
But you'll have no one to cheers them with.
No.
Then how
That's
will
your
you eat?
fault, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Monica.
I'm cross with you, Jez, if you hadn't noticed.
I have noticed. But science is my life. And I have to discover the secrets of this beast, and I wanted to share that with you.
Well, you've just put me in danger. That's all you've done. So on your way, do your little sketches, and I'll just be here with my iPhone like a real person.
I'm sorry, Monica.
Look, more footprints. My goodness. I'll take a plaster cast. And they seem to be leading towards the interior of the island. The interior of the island, just over there. Yes, the middle. What do you think this creature is? How do you think it got here in the first place? Well, Bez created it. Were you not there earlier when we
sorry,
explained
yes, of course. We shone the laser, yes. But my God, what if it was to get off this island?
No.
What if it was to get into London?
No. No. Tarquin, that must never happen.
Pause! Yeah, I was surprised when 40 minutes into the film we found out the ladybird was called Tarquin. But Tarquin it is. Oh, there's so many big twists and turns left of this movie, and there is one death as well, which is really, I know, really sad. Play.
Come on, Romulus.
My God. No! 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 It's coming towards us!
Romulus, what happened?
Obviously, Tarquin is dead, it would seem, which means that I must have been wrong about the romantic pottery scene being between those two. Play.
What's happened? I heard you screaming through the forest.
They took Tarquin. They took him away.
The creature?
Yes.
Tarquin's dead.
No, don't say that. He might still be alive. Honestly, that man, Ladybird, is the only thing that I've had in my life for the last 5 years that has made me feel again. It's why I'm so competitive with my daughter about love.
It doesn't seem healthy.
I suppose it's about a 1-1 right now.
Bringing a 6-foot ladybird into the family home.
Yeah, sorry, Romulus explains how it is a 1-1 at the moment. Like, what metric system is he using to score the competition? Play.
So what is the game you have with your daughter?
The game is love. You see, my partner might have just been brutally murdered, but at least before that it was going pretty well. Unfortunately, your relationship, well, I saw her sitting playing on her iPhone.
Pause! But how does that make it 1-1? Play?
So you say 1-1. That suggests your daughter's been in love before.
Yes, that's exactly it. 1-1. She used to be in love. She was in love. Unfortunately, he was a scientist and he betrayed her far too many times. I think you know him actually. His name is Bez.
Yes. You're telling me that she used to be romantically involved with Bez.
He was completely different back then. Just a normal guy.
When the Happy Mondays were still together.
Just a normal, lovely guy, and the weirdness that came later.
What happened to Bez?
Well, Bez just got completely taken apart by his work. He became obsessed with it. Completely obsessed. He forgot about her, and that's why they had to break up in the end. Because there's one thing that's important to my daughter. That she is loved in the same way that the other person loves her.
I feel you should repeat what you've just said.
Yes. There's one thing that's important to my daughter.
Pause!
Okay.
Pause! Obviously... Obviously, there's this incredible, I love this movie, this is incredible kind of cinematic overlay going on at the moment. And although beautiful, it is distracting and often in conflict with what is being said and what is happening behind. But yeah, it would appear that Bez got how Bez is because he became obsessed with his work, but also the bit that wasn't explained is he drank some kind of potion and then physically morphed. But at this point, Bez kind of slightly stops hogging all the attention and allows what I think is quite an important story beat to be said. Play.
And then it was almost like Bez just disappeared. But as I said, there's one thing that's really important to my daughter, that she's loved as much by the person that loves her as she loves them.
I fear I may have already failed her.
Yes, hence 1-1. There's only one thing we can do to stop this. We need to destroy the creature.
Destroy the creature, but you don't know whether it's good or bad.
Yes. And there's only one way to find out. By destroying the creature.
What? You destroy something without finding out whether or not it has a good heart or not?
Yes, because we can't take that risk. Jez, you've become wild! You've become obsessed!
Ah!
You've become obsessed with the science. I've already lost one person because of it. The only person I loved, other than my daughter. It's time to take the creature down, Jez. And if we can't, then God have mercy on the soul of every soul in the world.
Particularly Croydon.
Yes. Or any other city in the world, because that's exactly what will happen. The creature could destroy everything. And then, not only will they be dead, but so will you. So will I. And so will my daughter, who sounds like she's screaming over there.
Romulus, we must go!
No, please, okay. I've got sausage rolls for you. Oh God, oh my God, I do want one of them. So just please, can I can see you dance? I can see you.
Pause, yeah. There's this scene where the daughter does loads of kind of filler with sausage rolls, and it's almost as if the creature is being recreated hastily in the corner, and it's just quite difficult to get on someone's shoulders. But yeah, things are about to get dramatic. And in the next 15 minutes, we're going to find out what kind of sequel is this, I suppose. Is this one of those sequels where one story wraps up quite neatly, and then, it's about something deep into the future, or is this going to be a kind of cliffhanger to be continued kind of sequel later? Play.
I've got a steak bake and a cheese slice. Have you ever seen an iPhone? What? I've got an iPhone. What's that?
What's that?
That's okay. I'll take a picture of you. You can see yourself.
Oh,
there we go.
Interesting.
That's you.
Oh,
that's what you look like.
I look lovely.
I look amazing.
Hey, do you know what?
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 Has anyone ever told you you look lovely before?
No.
No.
People always say I look repulsive.
Well, I don't think that you look repulsive.
What?
Yeah, I think you're really nice looking.
Well, that's probably the nicest thing anyone has ever said to us.
Oh, that's well, it's true, and you can swim in the sea and go on land.
Pause. Yeah, there's definitely a song coming up here. There's definitely a kind of Sesame Street kind of Muppets-esque song all about loving yourself. Play.
Yeah. I think that you should love yourself.
Love yourself?
Yeah. Not in the way that is an adult way, but a children's way. What? It's about looking inside your soul and judging what's in there instead of looking in a mirror and being quite scared.
So when you love yourself, you can go out and make friends with who you want.
Yeah.
When you love yourself, you no longer have to rip their heads off, I suppose.
Yeah.
When you love yourself, you don't have to put your teeth through their neck.
No.
When you love yourself, it's a happy place, I bet.
It is, yeah, it really is. When I look at myself, I could think, ooh, that's wrong with me, but instead I trash it and throw it aside and think, hey, you're great, just like everybody.
What you're saying is that if we love ourselves, people will love us too?
Yes, exactly.
If we love me and I love you, and I probably love you too. Yeah.
What you're saying is if we love ourselves,
just to clarify,
we can no longer kill.
Yeah.
What you're saying is if we love ourselves, we'll no longer feel so ill. So love yourself.
Love yourself.
Go out there and love
Not
yourself.
in the adult way.
Love yourself. Love yourself.
Go out and love yourself.
In this nice way.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Love yourself.
Go out there and love yourself.
Not there though.
Love yourself. Love yourself. Wow, wow,
What have you done?
Tranquilizer dart.
No!
It's not safe, Monica.
Look, they're falling. They're gonna fall.
love of my life.
Yeah, but that's only because he probably scared them or something.
Ifs, buts, maybes. Tarquin's dead. You know how much I love Tarquin.
Yeah.
Now we're going to put this thing in a cage.
No, it's
We're
not.
going to take it back to Croydon.
It's not a thing. Well, it is, yeah, you know, it's not a thing. It has a soul. It has a purpose.
So do I. So did Tarquin.
So do we all, though.
Exactly. So what's your point?
Your father's right, Monica. It's too much of a risk. I abandoned you, and I'm so sorry I did. I love you, and I don't want anything to happen to you.
Well, you're abandoning me again. If you want to be part of this, then it's over.
What?
And I love you, I really do. But I can't be part of someone that would tranquilize something so lovely.
2-1.
To who?
To me.
Oh.
Pause! He's about to lose the love of his life! And he's engaging in tally chart figures with the father! But yeah, this is a really, really important schism in the movie, particularly when you consider what's coming later in the trilogy, in the sequel play.
I'll put this thing on the boat.
Don't call it a thing. It has a name.
What is it?
Croyodonosaurus. Yeah.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah,
or...
I did, yeah. Just out of thin air. Sounds nice though, doesn't it?
It's amazing.
Croyodonosaurus is a monster. Just like a Tyrannosaurus Rex was before it. I'll see you on the boat.
See you later, Dad.
Monica, I'm so sorry. We need to be safe.
No, I get it. It's your work. You're picking work over feelings. I know the drill.
Oh, Jesus. So beautiful. I'm so sorry. I never meant any of this to happen. I just wanted to study you and to understand you. We should never have come here. This is all my fault. I'm sorry, Croyodonosaurus. I truly am.
That's right. Coming home to Daddy.
Yeah, well, look, you're always there for me when I'm upset, and I know we broke up, but we always have pottery, don't we?
Oh, you make a ring pot like nobody else.
I know that, there isn't. You always make it so awkward and jagged, and that's what makes it ours. It's not quite perfect, and it's not quite right.
But it's still functional. You could put things in it.
You could, yeah.
Liquids.
Still a vase. I guess it's whole in some way, but it's not perfect.
You're the flowers to my vase.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you're the vase that doesn't quite look right.
What happened to Bez and James's relationship? And in general, what happened to James? Yeah, there's a few things we need to kind of catch up on before this movie ends. Obviously, it seems that poor Monica has closed her heart down. She's turned Jez aside, and now she's back with Bez. But we're going to find out what happened to James, and also if Tarquin is dead before this movie ends. Play.
I hope you don't mind if James joins in.
Oh, not again.
Bez, I got your number and your message. What are we making today?
Classic vase.
Yeah.
A vase?
Whatever you want to call it, James.
You've got to love yourself. Love yourself. Even though what you're doing is quite hateful, you've got to love yourself.
It's a lovely tune, Monica.
Yeah. A friend taught it to me.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, I think this vase is smashing now. It's great. It's done. I'll get it in the kiln.
Romulus, putting the creature on display. I'm sorry, it's a terrible idea. Why do you carry the tranquilizer gun with you everywhere now?
In case I need to use it.
You're driven mad by grief. Putting the creature on display will do nothing but scare it.
That doesn't matter. My name, Romulus.
It's Romulus, yes.
Yes.
Do you not know your own name?
I do know my own name. It's just I haven't heard someone say it out loud in so long.
Pause! Literally 2 minutes ago it was said out loud. But yeah, we're setting up this amazing story that, you know, all these different characters are now carrying heartaches, they're carrying losses, and it's making them hard and cold inside, just like what they thought and think the monster is. Play.
We'll put it on in a glass case, and if it doesn't like loud noises, if it doesn't like being stared at, then it can take its emotions and force the emotions down, and put it in a little box, and then never open that box because of what might happen if they do.
You're right, Romulus. You've got to push those feelings down.
Yes.
Maybe putting the creature on display at the Natural History Museum of Croydon is the right thing to do.
It's the only thing to do. And then our names will be up in lights.
Jeez. Are you and Romulus thinking you're doing what I think you're doing?
James, you're a traitor. Having romantic pottery sessions with my ex, you know I'm in love with that woman.
I'm sorry, Jess. But listen, I can't believe that you'll put this magnificent creature behind glass and have people look at it. We were supposed to study it, not capture it.
No, I can see you're having an effect. Back away.
Don't have to. I'm leaving of my own accord. Finish the research yourself, Jess. I'm done.
Boo-hoo-hoo. Now, get the glass case. Let's put the creature in it. I've let all the press know. There you are, my beauty. There you are. The press are coming now.
And sir, what would you say about allegations that you have conjured this for your own publicity?
Bang! No further questions.
You're so blatant, Romulus.
Pause, yeah, and we see how Romulus is truly becoming an evil figure in the final kind of minute of this movie as our sequel is all set up nicely. Play.
All I want is for your daughter to be happy. It seems like she's happier with Bess.
Well, she will be now that she knows her dad is a legend. Now, you talk about scientific research. We've been spending a long time trying to find a way to make people live longer, be bigger, be faster, be better. If we take one skin sample and then put it here in my veins, then I can be like that thing.
You want to put skin from the creature into your veins?
Don't think too much about it. Let's just do it.
I strongly would not recommend it.
Yes, well, you wouldn't recommend a lot of things, and here you are alone, like a pathetic loser. Here we go.
You're right.
Do it.
I am pathetic. I am a loser because I let you talk me into this terrible thing.
I'm becoming bigger. I'm becoming better. If Tarquin could only see me now.
Well, perhaps I can!
Whoa! Thank you. It's not that bad, is it? Thank you so much. That was a very unusual way to end the show. But yeah, just just wafting wildly while everyone else tries to bow. Wait till everyone's bowed, stopping wafting to bow on your own, and then wafting while others try to bow. But that is part of improv, you know. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, and sometimes it's just peculiar. But this has been Mischief Movie Night In. Obviously, that was the first installment of an incredible double-header. We're back at 8 p.m. Obviously, that was a to be continued. We're going to find out what's happened to Tarquin. Was it alive? We're going to what's happened to Romulus, to Monica, to all the different characters. Jez, James, Bez from the Happy Mondays. There are so many questions to ask, and we're going to find out at 8 p.m. So if you've booked to see just that show, do please join us and come back to see the second helping. I cannot wait. We're all going to get some food, and then we're not going to talk about this at all, which is going to be really, really difficult, so we're going to split up, and then we are going to find out what happens. But of course, before we leave you, it's not just us, as usual, who are improvising in this room. There are people all over making artwork and posters based on the movie that we have just improvised. So let's have a look at some of our incredible bits and pieces today. Here we go. Whoa. To be continued indeed. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Go enjoy a bit of the sun, or go have some water and shower off, order a pizza, get some food ready. We'll see you in a few hours' time at 8 p.m. for the second installment. Can't wait. Bye.